Today's video is one I didn't really expect to make. As followers to my channel will know, I've been using the D810 for many years in many different photographic genres. But as my video and cinematography interests have grown, I've decided to pick up a Z6 to use for my video. But I'm somewhat unexpectedly finding myself thinking that at this early stage the Z6 might well replace rather than work alongside the D810, which, as I said, is totally unexpected. A bit of context to this, as I said, I've been using the D810 for many years. I'll pop a card up on the screen so you can watch my thoughts video on the D810 if you like. And I have worked with the Z6 before. Back in 2019 I was running a training program for the company I was working for at the time, and their camera purchase choice was the Z6, so I was training new photographers on how to use this camera. At the time I was impressed with the image, but I wasn't blown away by the feature set, lens options, and I always thought it was missing a few features and it felt a bit unfinished at that point. I'd read that Nikon had been busy with firmware updates, updating things like the autofocus and features like eye focus both in human and in animals, so I decided to pick up a copy and have another look. My thoughts so far are very positive. Handling in general, even with longer lenses, is good. Button layout is very good, it's very Nikon. A problem I noticed back in 2019 when I was teaching with this and using the excellent 24 to 70 f4s kit lens is that the camera became quite front heavy. Without the battery grip, I and the trainees who were working with the camera found it a touch uncomfortable during longer shoots. And as you can see from the wear around the hand grip, you tend to grip the camera too tightly with your fingers, and if you've got nails they'll dig in and they'll scuff up that rubber area there. No such problem if you add the grip. It gives you that bit more camera to hold on to and makes it a lot more comfortable. Well, that's the good news about the grip. Okay, you can hot swap batteries, but Nikon, what were you really thinking, making a £2,000 camera back in 2018 that didn't have any connectivity for you, allowed you to use a battery grip that actually included shutter release buttons in portrait mode? What a shame. Single card slot has been talked about over and over on many different cameras over the years. Fact is, it's never great having a camera if you're using it in a professional purpose. All cards will die at some stage, and with no backup you just better hope it's not going to be on your shoot. Yes, they're more robust using the XQD, and with the another firmware update that Nikon have given us, you can use some CF Express Type B cards. This gives you more options. They're still damn bit expensive compared to SD cards. I guess that's the price you pay for the faster write speeds required for the higher quality bitrate modern video that we're using. Integration of the F-mount lenses is very impressive using the FTZ adapter. Given the high price of the Z-mount glass, for customers like myself possibly thinking about moving from F to Z-mount, Nikon have really knocked it out of the park with this adapter. AF in my experience thus far is almost as good as native. Using it on the F-mount, I'm really impressed. Okay, that's where I am at the moment. I've got some shoots coming up where I'll be shooting both cameras side by side to really compare the image quality, but my initial thoughts are I'm not missing the extra pixels that much. The dynamic range seems to be very, very similar. I'm enjoying using the really high quality EVF, and things like the flippy touchscreens are very convenient. I'm going to revisit this subject in another video once I've completed these shoots, so subscribe, stick around if you want to see that. But thanks for the moment, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.